And they're coming in from the prisons and the mental institutions. And can you imagine the money they're saving? And can you imagine how much nicer it is? But Venezuela, the crime is down 72%, and the instructor's talking English, and they have somebody speaking, in some cases, languages that we'd never even heard of. You know, there are a lot of languages that we don't have here. We have nobody that even speaks these languages. And they're sitting down in a school, taking a student's place that might be a hardworking, good student, a citizen.
While speaking at a Turning Point USA event in Phoenix, Trump claimed that migrants are now speaking languages we have never heard of before. We have more from that speech in a bit, but on the languages comment, this isn't the first time he's made that claim. Take a look.
We have languages coming into our country. We have nobody that even speaks those languages. They're truly foreign languages. Nobody speaks them.
We have languages coming into the country.
Is that true? Either, I mean, I'm not well traveled, but I feel like we've probably identified all of the languages. Am I wrong? Maz, you travel a lot. Is that true?
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our news coverage as well. TYT is facing challenges, guys, as the entire industry is. You know who could make the difference? You. If you hit the join button below, it's gonna make all the difference and keep us in business. We appreciate you, thank you.
First of all, I'm going to take a moment to say that he said they're sitting in on the classrooms and taking the places of some student that's probably a good student. American students are some of the lowest students in the world, so probably they're not taking the place of a good student. They're probably doing better than the American student would be. Number one. Number two, as a joke, when I travel and I do jokes, I sometimes talk about like the stupid American who's like, doesn't know anything about the rest of the world or geography or languages. And this dum-dum is actually proving that by saying that there's some language they're speaking that nobody's even heard of. America's a country of 330 million people. I guarantee you that every language that's out there, there's someone here who speaks it.
Yeah.
And I think Trump is talking about Spanish, which is, that's what he's talking about. It really is. No, let's face it, because he said Venezuela. They speak Spanish, but maybe he thinks they speak Venezuelan, which is a different language. And then he keeps talking about this 70% crime is down, which is just mumbo jumbo. He's making up these statistics, and he's saying that they're sending their prisoners here, which, by the way, was the plot to Scarface. So maybe he saw Scarface late at night one night, and he was like, they're coming here, and they're cooks, and then they're cooks, and then they're gonna then become drug dealers, and then they become kingpins, and then they say things like, say hello to my little friend, but they say it in a language we don't understand. What's going on? This guy's the stupidest, dumbest, grande idiota, un stupido, I just called him an idiot in Persian, in Spanish, and Italian, and if I had other languages, I would use it.
I mean, yeah, the other languages are coming in. Also, to your point, Maz, he's from Queens. Queens, I believe, is maybe the most diverse place. Is it at least in the United States?
New York overall has 800 different languages.
Just like
he never got out of the limo. He was always in the limo.
Yeah,
you think he got out of the
look
limo?
At the languages
from father's
over
limo
there.
to other. Yeah, come on.
No, I mean, like kind of being real. I don't want to like gloss over who he's talking about, which could be like people who speak Quechua or people who are from indigenous groups in Mexico or Central America or South America. Like there are many, many indigenous languages. The Spaniards were colonizers, but many people speak those languages. Many people have heard of those languages, right? Linguists have, those folks have. Like there are translations to that, So it's just kind of a doubling down and the dehumanization specifically of Latin American migrants. They don't even speak Spanish. He's not smart enough, I think, it's to remember Spanish. He's definitely not smart enough to say things like Quechua or other languages, right? So he is just like, they're almost like you're waiting for him to say like heathen, right? You're like, oh, okay, so this is old weirdo colonial crap here.
So we have a little bit more from that speech, and he didn't stop at the languages that no one had ever heard of. He went on to say that Venezuela and other countries are exporting their criminal population to the US, like Maz alluded to. Think how bad that is, he told the crowd before saying that's exactly what he would do if he were the leader of a Latin American country. I have to say, I would be the first one that would have done it. And I wouldn't be having 50% jail population, I'd be down to 0. "Our country is going to hell and we're going to stop it" on November 5th. Unsurprisingly, there's zero evidence provided by his campaign for Venezuela deporting or sending their criminals here. Last year, Trump's campaign was unable to provide any evidence for his narrower claim at the time that South American countries in particular were emptying their mental health facilities to somehow dump patients upon the US. Representatives for two anti-immigration organizations said they had not heard of anything that would corroborate Trump's story, as did three experts at organizations favorable toward immigration. CNN's own search did not produce any evidence. The website factcheck.org also found nothing. And if you've lost fact check, you don't have a leg to stand on. Francesca, what do you make of this claim? And Maz, to come back to you also on that point about sending their criminals here and their mental health patients here.
Emptying their mental health facilities is just, I mean, it's wild. Like, if you don't want Venezuelans to come into the United States, drop sanctions on Venezuela. Stop punishing the people of Venezuela for the actions of their government. That is the simplest way if you want to actually address this issue. I mean, my question on language is, what language does Trump speak? What language is Kofefe, bro? Like what language? I think he's definitely lost grasp on the American language. See, as have I.
Listen, these people aren't. Trump is not serious. This is the age-old tactic of demonizing someone who's coming for us. I mean, he even in one of those speeches, he said Hannibal Lecter is coming. I guess the Venezuelan Hannibal Lecter. I don't know. Enrico Lecter. I don't know what his name would be.
Hannibal.
Coming.
Just drop the H.
Hannibal. Venga. But it's what's ridiculous is the people who have made this deal to just. It's almost like it's like a Stepford Wives kind of a situation where you see these Congress people and they'll put the microphone on their face and they go, "What do you think of his claim that there's 70% of the prison population from Venezuela is coming?" And they just go, "Yeah, he's right. These are people that just support him." Right. The same way that they supported him when he was indicted, when he was convicted, the same way that they have now. He did this interview just a few days ago and he said, "I never said lock her up" to Hillary Clinton. So he could just say whatever he wants, and there's a whole swath of people that don't care. They don't care. You could throw the facts at them. What you were just saying, Francesca, about Venezuela and the economy. One of the reasons crime has gone down in Venezuela, they were saying, was that there's just no money. There's no one to rob,
right?
Because no one's got money to be robbed. And by the way, statistically, America, crime has gone down as well.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.